Keturah, I need to talk to you.
Is everything okay?
I saw Andrew today.
That's nice. Where did you see him?
Well, it's not exactly nice. I saw him at the Atari downtown. He was with another woman.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw them sitting together, laughing and talking intimately.
Hi. I don't know what to say. Andrew may not be the most romantic guy, but I don't think he would cheat on me.
Keturah, sometimes we see what we want to see. You need to face reality. You could go to the Atari yourself. I left there not too long ago.
You're right, Lucy. I need to find out the truth. Andrew, what are you doing here?
Keturah,
Who is she?
She's nobody, Keturah. Just a friend.
Excuse me, I'm not nobody. I'm Andrew's girlfriend.
What? Andrew, is this true?
Keturah, I can explain.
We've been dating for 2 months now. You never mentioned her.
2 months. And you never said a word, Andrew.
Keturah, I didn't mean for it to happen like this.
How could you do this to me, Andrew? After everything we've been through.
Keturah, I never meant to hurt you. Things just happened.
I deserve better than this. I don't ever want to see your face again.
Keturah, please don't leave.
It's over between us.
Babe, wait.
I'm hurting so much, and I don't understand why. Why is it that every man I've been with ends up treating me like I'm nothing? Why do they all end up cheating on me? God, I thought I found someone good, someone who claimed to be a Christian. But even he couldn't stay faithful. What am I doing wrong? Why am I never lucky with guys? All I want is love, God. And if my African lovers won't show me the affection I crave, then maybe I want a white boyfriend. That's what I need. Someone who will shower me with affection and treat me like I'm worth something.
Keturah, I've been trying to reach you all day. You haven't been answering your phone. Is everything okay?
I'm fine. Just had a bit of a headache, that's all.
Have you even eaten anything today?
I had a little something earlier. Don't worry about me.
Well, I'm worried about you. How about we go out for a bite? After we finish eating, we will head to the beach for a stroll, maybe even dip our toes in the water.
Oh, Lucy, I appreciate the thought, but I can't afford all of that. I'm saving for my mom's medication.
Don't worry about the cost. I've got it covered. Consider it my treat for today.
Thank you, Lucy. You're such a good friend.
It's all right. Now go get dressed, and we'll head out.
Lucy, have you noticed there are a lot of white folks here?
Yeah, this area is quite popular among tourists, especially from Western countries.
Oh, I see. That explains it.
Anyway, let's not dwell on that. I hope you're having a good time.
Absolutely. Thank you for bringing me out. I really needed this.
Hi there. I couldn't help but notice how beautiful you look. I've been trying not to stare for the past half hour.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
I'm Hagen, by the way. What's your name?
I'm Keturah. Nice to meet you, Hagen.
The pleasure is all mine, Keturah. Say, I was just about to head back to my place for a drink. Would you like to join me?
Well, I'm actually here with my friend Lucy. We were just enjoying the beach.
Why don't you bring your friend along? The more, the merrier, right?
Oh, I have to speak with her first to be sure she's up for it. Lucy, this is Hagen. He invited us for a drink at his place.
Oh, hi Hagen. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Lucy. So, what do you say? Shall we head over?
Lucy, what do you think? It sounds like a nice change of pace.
If you say so.
Hagen, we'll come with you.
Fantastic. Follow me, ladies. I promise you won't regret it. Here we go, ladies. I hope you enjoy these.
Thank you, Hagen. You were so kind.
So, Hagen, tell us more about yourself. What brings you here?
Well, I majored in psychology, but I'm currently in between jobs at the moment. So, I decided to take some time off to travel the world while I have the chance.
That sounds exciting. Traveling can be such a fulfilling experience.
It's been quite the adventure so far. But enough about me. I want to know more about you too. What brings you to this part of the city?
Oh, we're just here for a little relaxation. Needed a break from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, you know?
Yeah, we wanted to unwind and explore new places. Meeting interesting people like you is definitely a bonus.
Well, I'm honored to have met you both.
Keturah, I have to say, I'm still in awe of the chemistry between you and Hagen. It's like you two were made for each other.
Thank you, Lucy. It's been quite an unexpected journey, I must say.
I've heard that Western guys can be very romantic, but I've never seen anything like this. You and Hagen are practically inseparable. Girl, what's your secret?
There is no secret, believe me. I simply prayed for a white man, and I wasn't expecting God to come through for me that quickly.
Wait, you prayed for a white man?
Yes, I did. It sounds silly, I know, but after everything I've been through, I just wanted something different. I didn't think it would actually happen.
Wow, that's incredible. I have never thought of praying for something like that.
You never know. God works in mysterious ways.
You know what? I think you've just given me a new prayer point. From now on, I am changing things up.
Honey, my tourist visa is expiring soon, and I've been offered a new job back in my country. I have to go back.
Go back? But what about us?
Keturah, I love you more than anything. That's why I want you to come with me. I want us to start a new life together in my country.
Move to your country?
Yes. Marry me, Keturah. Be my wife and come with me. I can't imagine my life without you by my side.
Yes, Hagen. Yes, I'll marry you and come with you.
You've made me the happiest man alive.
But Hagen, there's something you need to know. I send money home to my mom every month. She depends on me for her financial needs. You have to promise you will take care of my mom pending till I get a job for myself.
Of course, Keturah. I'll take care of your mom. I'll make sure she has everything she needs.
Thank you for understanding.
Welcome to my lovely country.
I can already tell it's going to be beautiful even right here at the airport.
Keturah, there's something we need to discuss before we head home.
What is it, Hagen? I can't wait to see your home country.
It's about us, Keturah. In my home country, things are different.
What do you mean, different?
Well, you see, people don't mind two people of different races being together back in Africa. But in my home country, it's a big deal.
Really? I had no idea it was like that.
Yes, and because of that, we might need to be cautious about public displays of affection when we're out and about.
Wait, you mean we can't hold hands or kiss in public?
Not as freely as we could in your country. Also, I live in a predominantly white neighborhood, and things are different there.
Wait, is it criminal to be a black person here?
Not at all, Keturah. It's just that different places have different attitudes and norms. That's all.
Hey there, did you catch the football match last night?
Yeah, I did. We totally dominated the game. We're on fire this season.
Oh please, your team got lucky. We had some bad calls against us, otherwise, we would have won for sure.
Well, that's just the way the game goes sometimes.
So, are we going to watch the next match together? My place is available this weekend.
I want someplace different. How about your place, Hagen?
I'm not sure. I'm still settling into my new place, and it might not be the best time for guests.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun. You are new here, perfect opportunity for us to bond over some snacks and drinks while cheering for our teams.
Yeah, it'll be a great way for us to get to know each other better outside of the office. Buddy, your wife is waiting for you in the lobby.
I'm not sure if this message is for me. I think it's a mistake.
Oh, come on. Don't be shy about your wife's ethnicity.
Oh, you are in an interracial relationship. No wonder you didn't want us coming to your house. Tell us, where is she from?
Hey, watch it.
I've got to admit it, you're quite brave. Yeah. What is it like being with one of those? I've always wanted one for myself, but when I remember the kids... Ish. Hey, don't keep the missus waiting.
Keturah, what are you doing here?
Honey, I brought you lunch.
What did I tell you about us being together in public?
Hagen, you never said I couldn't come to see you. You only mentioned we shouldn't display affection in public.
It's the same thing. I don't want you showing up unannounced like this.
I'm sorry, Hagen. I didn't mean to upset you. I just wanted to bring you lunch since you left before I woke up.
I don't want your food. And I don't want you coming here again. Do you understand?
Hagen, please don't speak to me like that. I was just trying to do something nice for you.
I don't care. Just leave. And don't come back here again.
Fine. I'll leave. Hagen, where should I put these shirts of mine? They'll get all wrinkled if I don't hang them up properly. I think I can make room for it in the closet.
You can't put those clothes in there, Keturah.
Why not?
This is my house, Keturah. I don't want your clothes taking up all the space in my closet.
Hagen, we're married now. This is our home together. I should be able to use the closet.
I said, no, Keturah. It's my house, and you'll do as I say.
Well, there's no need to raise your voice. We can talk about this calmly.
I don't want your clothes in my closet. End of discussion.
Hello?
Keturah, hey. How are things going with your white guy?
Oh, hi Lucy. Everything's fine.
As expected. Hey, you sound upset. Is everything okay?
It's nothing, Lucy. Just a rough day.
I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, by the way, I ran into your mom at the pharmacy the other day. She was having trouble paying for her medications.
Oh no, is she okay?
Don't worry, I took care of it. However, I think you should check up on her.
Lucy, thank you so much. I'll send you the money as soon as I can.
No need for that, Keturah. What are friends for?
A few hours later.
Come on, pick up. Pick up, Hagen. Where is Hagen? It's way past his work hours. Should I involve the police? What if something happened to him? I can't just sit here and do nothing. Hagen, what happened? Are you okay?
Keturah. My love. I'm perfectly fine. Just had a few drinks with the guys, you know?
A few drinks? Hagen, you're wasted. I didn't know you drank, let alone to this extent.
Well, now you know. Gotta loosen up sometimes, babe.
Hagen, this isn't okay. You can't keep coming home late. It's not healthy, and it's not fair to me.
Keturah, I'm not going to stop drinking just because you say so. You'll have to get used to it. See you tomorrow.
Hagen, we're not done talking. Come back here. Aren't you going to work today?
It's my day off. I feel like I got hit by a truck.
I'm not surprised, considering how much you drank last night.
Hey, it's none of your business how much I drink.
All right, but we need to discuss something important. We need to send some money to my mom. She's been having a hard time lately.
I don't have any money to give her.
But Hagen, you promised you'd help take care of her when we moved here.
Well, I don't have any money to give her, okay? Unless you want me to magically produce it.
I can't believe you're saying this. This isn't fair.
Do you think it is fair to me? I'm not your personal ATM machine, especially for your family.
I must say, I'm impressed by your qualifications and your experience working with children.
Thank you. I've always had a passion for childcare, and I believe my background in early childhood education will be beneficial in this role.
That's exactly what I'm looking for in a nanny. However, I do have a few other candidates to interview, so I'll need some time to consider all of our options.
Of course, I completely understand. Please take your time.
Thank you, Keturah. I'll be in touch within the next few days to let you know my decision.
Sounds great. Good day, honey.
Where have you been? And don't lie to me.
I went for a job interview for a nanny position in the neighborhood.
You went for a job interview without telling me?
You were asleep and reeked of alcohol when I left. I didn't want to wake you up.
Don't give me that excuse.
Why are you so mad? It's just a job interview.
Well, bad news for you. You're not taking that job.
What do you mean I'm not taking the job? I need it, Hagen. I'm doing it for my mom.
I said no, Keturah. End of discussion.
A few days later.
Good morning, is Keturah home?
No, she is not. What's this about?
I'm Mrs. Thomas, the woman Keturah applied to work for as a nanny. I have a letter for her regarding the job.
Ah, I see. I'll make sure she gets it.
Thank you. Please let her know that she's got the job. She can start next Monday.
I'll tell her. Thank you, Mrs. Thomas.
Honey, who is at the door?
Oh, just some kids asking if we needed our lawn mowed.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I was wondering if I could have some money for groceries. We're running low on a few essentials.
You will have to make a list of the groceries we need, so I will give you the exact amount for them. I want to make sure we're spending my hard-earned money wisely.
So now you don't trust me to handle the grocery shopping?
Look, if you really need the groceries, just make the list. It's not that difficult.
Keturah, my dear, how are you doing over there?
Oh, I'm okay, Mom. Just the usual, you know. How are you feeling?
I'm at the hospital. My blood glucose level was too high.
What? Why didn't you tell me earlier? I thought you were taking your medication?
I ran out of my medication.
What? But Lucy told me she paid for you to refill your medication.
I know, dear, but it wasn't the full amount. I couldn't afford the full amount, so I asked the pharmacist to cut down the quantity. Just then Lucy came in and paid for the few I asked for.
Oh, Mom, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I don't have any money right now, but I'll call Lucy and plead with her to get you the rest of your medication.
Keturah, you don't have to do that, Dear, I'll manage somehow.
Mom, I'll pay her back as soon as I can.
You're such a blessing. Thank you so much.
Anything for you, Mom. I'm going to follow up with Mrs. Thomas about the nanny position. It's taking too long to get a response.
Where are you going to?
To Mrs. Thomas' house. I want to follow up on the job interview.
Well, maybe Mrs. Thomas realized she didn't want her kids raised by someone who doesn't look like them. Kids can get scared by nannies who are different, you know.
It seems to me like you were projecting. Mrs. Thomas seemed excited about hiring me when we spoke.
Are you calling me a racist? Why hasn't she reached out if I am wrong? Stop deceiving yourself.
I won't know for sure unless I ask. Now, please excuse me.
You're not going anywhere, Keturah.
What do you mean I'm not going anywhere? Let me out. Hello?
Keturah, it's Mrs. Thomas. I'm just calling to follow up on the nanny position. Are you no longer interested?
Mrs. Thomas, I never got a response from you.
That's strange. I personally gave your appointment letter to your husband weeks ago. He said he would pass it on to you.
My husband? He never mentioned anything about a letter from you. I had no idea.
I see. Well, I'm sorry for the confusion. If you're still interested in the job, you're welcome to start whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Mrs. Thomas. I'll think about it and get back to you with my decision as soon as possible.
What is happening here? Why is the room so untidy?
I'm leaving.
Where do you think you're going?
I want to go home.
And how do you plan on getting there?
I'll figure it out. I can't stay here anymore.
Suit yourself. Farewell.
My passport. Where is it?
I haven't seen it.
Please, Hagen, where did you put it?
I told you, I haven't touched your passport.
Officer, my husband has been maltreating me for a while now. He's been physically abusive. And now I found out he's hid my passport because I wanted to return to my home country.
Ma'am, how are you sure he has your passport?
He doesn't want me to go back home. He's also being really stingy with money lately. He goes extra length to make sure I don't have change left after shopping just so I can save for a plane ticket.
You do make sense. But it's not enough proof that he is trying to sabotage your trip back home. He might just be experiencing some financial issues you do not know about.
Then why was he preventing me from getting a job? He wasn't happy I applied to a position as a nanny, telling me all manner of nasty things about how the color of my skin disqualified me and all. Just this morning I got a call from the woman I applied to work for, informing me she already gave my husband my appointment letter weeks ago. Why else would he do that if not for the reason I mentioned earlier?
I see. I'm sorry to hear about what you've been going through. No one deserves to be treated that way. Do you want to press charges against him?
I just want to go back home to my country. My mom needs me, and I fear for my safety here. He has been hitting me, and I don't have any family members here to protect me.
I understand your situation. You have every right to go back to your home country if you feel unsafe here. I will arrange for your return as soon as possible. But first, we need to document everything you've told me and get back your passport.
Thank you, officer.
Mr. Hagen, we've heard enough from Mrs. Keturah. It's time for you to come clean. Do you have her passport or not?
I already told you, I don't have her passport. Why exactly would I need her passport?
It's clear you've been holding on to Mrs. Keturah's passport to prevent her from leaving the country.
Look, I don't even want her around. She's too much of a headache.
Please, officer, you have to help me. He's lying.
Why are you two wasting your time over her anyway? She wouldn't be able to buy a ticket even if she knows where her passport is. We are aware of how you hid relevant information regarding Mrs. Keturah's employment letter, to ensure she continues to depend on you for everything she needs, and also as your weapon of control. This is your last chance, Mr. Hagen. If you don't produce Mrs. Keturah's passport right now, we will have to take further action. Fine, I have the passport. Mrs. Keturah, please confirm if this is your passport.
Yes, it's mine. Thank you, officer.
I'm sorry you had to go through this. We will make sure you get home safely. I'll arrange for a plane ticket for you.
Thank you so much, officer. I don't know how to repay you. Mom, you won't believe everything that happened with me and Hagen. I thought he was the one. I prayed for a white man to come and save my hopeless love life, and then he came into my life. I thought it was God's plan.
Oh, Keturah, you don't ask for a white husband or any other superficial qualities when you pray. You ask for a God-fearing man who loves God and loves you as Christ loves the church. Being a good man or being a bad man is not something that is peculiar to any race. It's simply a product of individual differences.
I never thought of it that way. I sometimes think maybe God allowed me to meet Hagen to test me.
Keturah, God doesn't test anyone. Remember what the scripture says, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. When you pray, remember that the devil also listens. And he'll try to offer the counterfeit in order to make you miss the original. Not every breakthrough is from God. Stop crying, my child.